Hello everybody, this is Hailing Fire coming to you again with some more War Thunder ground forces, and today we are going to be taking a look at the KV-1 L-11 in ground forces mode. In what the hell am I saying? In an arcade mode. And well, we're gonna take a look if you should consider it overpowered or not. Because this tank is kind of ridiculous. If you take a look at the stats, 75 millimeters of armor all around except for the rear hull where it is 70 millimeters. So, and the gun is pretty decent with standard armor piercing ammo, which is this one. You could also use the APC-BC ammo, but personally I haven't really had any trouble yet using the standard armor piercing ammo. At least I think this is the standard. Yep, because this is the upgraded one. So yeah, 78, well, let's say 72 millimeters of penetration at 100 meters. That should be pretty much all you need when you are at least in arcade, as long as you don't have a tank that is higher tier to this one, because I've just researched the KV-1's is 5, but previously I had T60 over here, so the matches you are going to be seeing will be with this lineup as it is right now. And yeah, let's go into the matches and take a look. Okay, so here we are in the first battle, and you're gonna see I only have the standard armor piercing ammo loaded, and we are in jungle. Now this is a King of the Hill type match. I don't know what Gaijin calls it. Objective mode? I don't know. As you can see, there is only one point to which we can cap, so I am heading in that direction. And yeah. Now while we are trying to get over there, you are going to see that I am pretty aggressive in this tank, seeing as it has ridiculous amounts of armor, so you can use it to just, well, you can use it, I don't necessarily recommend this, but you can use it to just go all the way up there, get your face right into the cap point and just shoot at everything that is trying to come near you. Except the friendlies, of course, because that would be kind of ridiculous, shooting at your friendlies. Okay, so we are getting close to the cap point, just gotta get over this water and on top of the hill. Following the Stuk and whatever other tank that is. I'm watching this in a low resolution preview screen, so I can't actually read any of the text that is coming up. So yeah. Seeing as this is post commentary. Okay, there we have a target. Shot fired, not a pan, but that's fine. Then we see a wild German appear. Put a shot into him, wreck something, I believe his tracks. Put another one in the side of his turret, completely wreck the tank, and get the hell out of here. Because we are going to be taking artillery fire if we aren't careful. So backing up, ranging shots are still coming in. I move up, which I really shouldn't have done. But as you can see, as you will see, it really doesn't matter all that much in this tank. I also believe I was just outside of the range of the actual artillery barrage. As you can see, just sniping for a while, we do have possession over the cap point, so no real need for me to get right in there. And as you can see, I am just taking out tank after tank without having too much trouble. And anything that shoots at me is just bouncing or getting hits that don't do any serious damage. And right there I think myself, because I was just shooting at a ridiculous angle. When you're driving this tank, you are going to have to learn to live. Whoops. You are going to have to learn to live with getting tracked, and most of all, your tank getting destroyed by crew knockouts or possibly ammo wreck or ammo explosions, I should say. Now, let's see, the KV-1 isn't completely indestructible, because I just died right there, and right now I'm in my PT7. I just need the mobility to get all the way up to the A point relatively quickly, because the enemy team is capping it right now. So as you can see, I'm just flooring the throttle, trying to get over to the A point as fast as possible. Getting through the water, which does slow us down quite a bit. Come next to this Panzer. Back him up. He took one guy out, I took another guy out, and over here we have somebody else. Engine is on fire. I use my extinguisher, and for some reason the warning glitched out, because just continuously saying I should use my extinguishers while I already did, and there isn't any fire anymore. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. As you can see, we got another tank of backup, a Stück 3. Stück 3, I should believe, who almost drove into my fire. Managed to avoid them just in time though. And right now I'm just sniping. Not really something you should be doing with this tank, because it has pretty horrible statistics, well, for the gun at least. As you can see, I am not really planning anything. I'm getting hits, but that's about it. And there we go, artillery barrage right next to us. A ranging shot came in, but got out of there relatively quickly. They're still doing their ranging shots. I am quite far outside of the firing circle right now. Just taking a look at to where I'm driving. There we go. Can get a new line of fire on some of these guys. Horrible miss. Not gonna stick around up there for too long. Just gonna take one more shot, I believe, and then I'm going to relocate back to my original position, because it was just a better position to be in. Okay, back into the cap point. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, side of turret. Thank you. Side of the hull, even better. Ammo rack explosion, even better. And we are getting quite close to reducing the enemy's tickets to 0. Oh, a Stück. I pounced on the side of a Stück. How did I do that? Nevertheless, this gun does have a high rate of fire, so we can manage to put shell after shell after shell in this guy. Just put in my tank right beside him, so he can't really turn all that effectively. Getting hits, nothing critical though, so I back off. Get my line of fire, my angle of fire, and a battle ray on him. And I did manage to put another penetrating shot onto him, which ended up in him getting destroyed. Now, I'm just gonna let this roll for a second so you guys can see all the stuff that I got, and I will see you guys back here in a minute for the second replay. Okay, so here we are in the second replay. As you can see, once again I have my KV-1 L-11 with the standard armor piercing rounds loaded. And yeah, once again only one cap point to be had, and of course me being the pretty much only one in a heavy tank. I'm sure there are other KV-1s driving around in this battle, but I don't know if I actually encounter one. Anyway, me being in a heavy tank, I rush instantly straight towards A, and I'm gonna see what good I can do over there. Oh, what bad if you're looking from the enemy's perspective. Anyway, still moving up. Somehow I still had a rod lodged in the front of my tank. Saw target driving over there, couldn't bring my gun around fast enough. He disappeared behind the mountain face. Just taking a look at what the hell this AI tank is shooting at, but can't figure it out. Just scanning that ridge line over there to see if there's any enemy tanks over there. Didn't see any, so I continue on moving up. This guy is showing his rear, I believe, towards me. With that on his side, at the very least, he isn't paying any attention to me, so come up real close to him, put a shot into his rear, trying to get into a defensive position without showing any of my weak points while going there, mainly the side of the tank. Put a shot into that enemy tank, he is dead in a single shot. Who's next? How about you? Let's see. Hit, but no, nothing critical. And this right here is basically the entirety of the match that you're going to see. Me just sitting in pretty much this position, putting shot after shot after shot into the enemy tanks without really noticing any negative effects of my actions. As you can see, the pace is ours, the enemy's tickets are dropping. I do receive some backup over here from this D28, I believe it is. Once again, I can't read the any of the text that is showing in full 1080p for you guys, but I am watching it in like something more akin to 240p-ish. I guess I can't really see what resolution it actually is in, because the presets are full HD, which isn't full HD by the way. Very high, high, normal, low and very low, and I have no clue what the actual resolutions are, which is really quite annoying. Okay. Going to move forward ever so slightly as to avoid the enemy artillery fire. I'm gonna take a couple of shots in this position, but rather take a couple of shots than getting hit by artillery, which I am backing up into, but I noticed my mistake and I move forwards once again. Bit too late, took a couple of hits. Oh, my tracks are destroyed. Let's get myself in a decent position to bounce as many shots as I can by angling my armor and repair my tracks. And once again, I am just dropping these enemy tanks left, right and center without having any real repercussions of being full out in the open at this point. I'm just firing pretty much whenever my gun reloads, unless I'm moving of course. As you can see, I have no real trouble taking these enemy tanks out. Just once again putting shot after shot after shot into these guys. Whenever they get closer, it's just easier for me to penetrate their armor. So yeah. And another shot that should, yep, it finished him off. Moving up onto the corner once again. Aiming, firing. Don't really see if I actually did any real significant damage there. Don't have any shot at that guy anymore, so I just move back to my original target. That time I did do some significant damage. BT-7 or T-28 is moving up. I have a friendly Panzer over here right now.
It serves him right.
And together we managed to basically hold that position for the entire match. And as you can see, ticket counter, enemy ticket counter is just about to hit 0. Let's see if we can get one more enemy tank in here. That one didn't. Come on, come on. And finally somebody knocks out one of my crew members. There's some damage, but I don't know if that actually did anything. Since the waiting for results screen was already up. Anyway, I believe that is going to be it. And well, I hope to see you guys back here in the very near future. Bye guys.